I was at the Cheesecake Factory celebrating my sister-in-law's birthday.
Cheesecake.
And the first thing I noticed is that the waiter that we had, he was just fully locked in. You know, he comes over and he's got all this energy.
I love that in a waiter. That's great.
And you can just tell that he really cares about his job and he cares about the service that he's providing. And as we got talking, I was just asking him a little bit about his life. Well, next thing you know, I asked him for his phone number and I asked him if he'd come on our show. Hey, Bron, is that you?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Bron, you're the Cheesecake Factory waiter who I thought was great.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You had shared, because we were, talking about what we do. I see this as a side job for you. You said you had a dream of doing podcasting, like when you found out that I do this radio show. Is that something you've wanted to do for a while?
Well, so it's not just podcasting or radio, but just pretty much anything in the entertainment. And recently, I've been listening to the radio a lot more recently, and my friend actually works, I can't remember what channel, but it's a local channel.
I'm sure he appreciates it.
I know, right? I feel bad. Now I got to ask him which one it is.
Don't worry about it.
But, I went to college for theater, so it's always been my dream to do something in the entertainment industry. I make a lot of videos myself, but, the radio and podcast is something I've been thinking about a lot recently, that's for sure.
Can I ask, what has prevented you from pursuing this desire that you have on your heart? Because for you, it's entertainment, but a lot of people have these desires and they never fully realize them. There's something that stops them. What is it for you that's stopping you from pursuing that? Because it's not what you do full time.
Well, I think it's part of it, I think, is having the free time to be able to actually put in the full amount of effort that is required to actually make something come of it, if that makes sense.
But Bron, question for you. Do you know what is required to get to that place where you're working full time in this dream job?
That is a great question. That's probably something I need to put more thought into for sure.
Because I think
it's a very honest answer.
Yeah, because most people say, "Oh, I don't have the time to do whatever it is to get to where they want to be," and they actually don't know, even if they did have the time, what they would do with that time to pursue it. So there is a strategy and there's a discipline that you can start right now, even with other jobs, to get you to where you want to be. And I would love to share some of those resources with you if you're open to it. I have your number now. I'll just text you a bunch of books that have been helpful, and I think that's a first place to start. And then you pursue it a little bit at a time. And why can't you do it? You're a great guy. You're charismatic. You were great at your job that you had there at the Cheesecake Factory. You could take those same skills that you have and bring them into, I think, any industry, and I think you could be successful. But I'd go with the one that's on your heart.
Yeah, no, that would be great if you want to share some resources. And I think you're right. I think honestly, it's just about starting and putting that content out there. And I feel like a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this as well, just kind of getting in your head and wanting it to be perfect rather than just doing it.
And also maybe not just throwing everything out there, but being strategic. So listen, I'm so glad that we're connected. I think it was for a reason. I don't know if it's going to help, but I want to just share some stuff with you and get you started, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Bron, I recently heard somebody say that you have to fail a couple times to succeed. You want to fail forward, so you might as well just hurry up and fail so you can go ahead and hurry up and succeed.
It's funny you say that. I heard a quote recently that said the difference between the master and the student is that the master has failed more times than the student has tried.
There you go, bro.
Hey, very good. Well, Bron, listen, I'm going to shoot you a text, and I'll hook you up with what's been helpful for me, okay?
Yeah, that would be gret.
Awesome. And great job the other night.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I have a very important question. Is Bron short for LeBron?
It's funny. I get asked a lot what Bron is short for, and honestly, it's short for nothing. Sometimes I lie to people and say it's short for Bronson just for fun, but it's really short for nothing.
I'm disappointed, but Bron is cool too.
Well,
Brontosaurus.
Yeah, Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
Hey,
the man.
let's see Brontosaurus take over show business. Here we go.
Let's go.
We're rooting for you, Bron.
That would be great.
I'm gonna be in touch, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
There he
man,
is.
Take care.